What's up, guys? It's Jeff with iDownloadBlog. We are talking about Reminisce. This is the full version of Reminisce, and as you see right here, it allows you to quickly switch to your recently used application just by swiping on the screen anywhere along the side of the screen there. Quite a few options contained within this jailbreak tweaks preferences here. You'll see animation, so there's different type of animation. You have the push animation, and that just kind of pushes the window out of the way. And then you have the flat animation, which is more of a flat style animation. But the nice thing about flat is that there are a lot of options that come along with flat when you choose that here. So I'm going to show you that right now. Let's go into the flat animation style. And there you can choose between 4 different types of animation. So there is side, there is up, here's down, and lastly is split, just like that. So you can see the different types of animations that you get when you choose flat. Now, there's also icon animation style. You have the grow. You see how they grow when you mouse over, or not mouse, but finger over those sections, or none, and they just stay large like that. You also have label animation style. Same concept. They grow the labels there when you tap over them or slide over them, and then none, it just stays static just like that. So those are all the animations that you'll find in the animation section. Next up is behavior, and this is where it really gets fun. Here, obviously, you have the kill switch at the top. You can completely disable Reminisce if you like to do that. You also have the swipe side, so you can use this one-handed. The right-handed side, you see, well, if I can get it, there we go. That is the right-handed side there. And then you can also choose to run left-handed. If it's not enabled right now, I'm going to turn it on. But notice it doesn't enable until you swipe from the previous side again. So you see it's not enabled there yet. But what you have to do is swipe from the right side like that, and then you can swipe from the left-hand side like that. Another feature that you'll heavily benefit from in the behavior section is disabled apps. You can actually disable Reminisce within certain apps. For instance, if it's a game or something where you swipe a lot, you'll obviously probably want to disable Reminisce there. I've disabled it in my calculator app, as you see there, and I can turn that disable off to enable it, and you can see I can swipe just like that. So super easy to quickly enable or disable Reminisce within certain apps. No respring required. There's also an activator only section, so you can use activator to activate Reminisce. Obviously, it's not going to be as nice when you do it this way, but if you're running Zephyr or Mini Player or something like that, then you may want to go that route. Appearance is the last section for configuring Reminisce. You have the blur outside. You see the blur on the outside like that. You can also turn dimming off if you want to do that, and I'll show you that here. Dim outside is on by default. You can turn that off. Let me just show you what it looks like with it off and with it on. So there is the dim outside. Pretty nice little effect there. And then you have icon fade. See the kind of fade spotlight sort of effect there for the icons, and label fade as well. So just some subtle features that you can enable or disable under the appearance section for Reminisce. You can also turn those app labels off if you want to do that, or adjust their position. You can put them on the top if you like them like that. And then the background, that's really neat. You can change it between linen and a custom color. So by default, you have the linen color, and you can also choose a custom color that you can configure right here using this little grid. And it's actually a gradient, so you can change it up to show a gradient. And you have to save it first before that'll take effect. And I did notice it does crash a little bit on the custom color section. It did crash once or twice. You just saw it crash there when I tried to save that custom color. But for the most part, it works just as advertised. And you have that gradient you can choose. Let me choose a different color here. We'll save that gradient. So now when I invoke Reminisce, I have the little gradient effect going on there. Pretty neat, huh? So the question is Reminisce worth your $1.99? I'd say absolutely. This is a great jailbreak tweak. It is very innovative. It allows you to quickly switch to your recently used apps, and it works very well. Outside of a few crashes I experienced, it's a pretty solid tweak, and it'll only get better with time. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is Jeff with iDownloadBlog.